I have your ex-boyfriend. There's the door, Shannon Bedore. Don't run me over with your bullshit.
It's not on the ground! Shut the f up!
It's not easy to land a gig as one of Bravo's Real Housewives stars, and it's even harder to keep it. Since the Real Housewives of Orange County debuted back in March 2006, we have seen other cities sprout their own shows. But if a cast member can't keep up with the drama, she usually gets the boot. So, what happens after Real Housewives is over for these ladies? Let's find out. Tamra Judge.
You can say whatever you want, Shannon. You're a liar and you're a drama.
We first met blonde beauty Tamra Judge back in 2007 when she joined season 3 of the original franchise, California's The Real Housewives of Orange County. She was infamously fired from the series in 2019 after 12 seasons. So where's Tamra today? After stepping away from the cameras, Tamra transitioned into podcasting, co-hosting Two Teas in a Pod with fellow housewives alum Teddy Mellencamp. But she couldn't stay away from reality TV for long. Tamra made a splash on 2022's successful spin-off, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Ex-Wives Club alongside her OC bestie, Vicki Gumbelson. The real excitement came with the announcement of her return to The Real Housewives of Orange County for season 17. While fans were thrilled about her comeback, Tamra faced some personal challenges. She and her husband, Eddie Judge, had to close the doors to their gym, Cut Fitness, in August 2022 after almost 10 years in business. Despite this setback, Tamra continues to keep busy balancing her podcast, her return to RHOC, and whatever new adventures come her way. Dorinda Medley.
You hold your face to yourself!
We're sorry. We have to
I
shut our
cooked
mouth.
all day!
Dorinda Medley joined the Real Housewives of New York City in season 7 and quickly became a fan favorite. Known for her signature phrase, "I made it nice." Dorinda's blend of honesty, humor, and vulnerability endeared her to audiences. Despite a strong start, she was overshadowed by other cast members' arguments in her first season. It wasn't until season 8 that Dorinda truly shined, showcasing her personality and solidifying her place in the franchise. Throughout her time on Roni, Dorinda showed her true self, attracting many fans with her no-nonsense attitude and willingness to speak the truth, even if it hurts someone's feelings. She was open about her struggles after losing her husband and navigating the dating scene, which made viewers love her even more. Her Dorinda-isms and efforts to make her Berkshire trips perfect were highlights for many fans. However, during her last season, viewers noticed a change in Dorinda. She seemed more aggressive, particularly towards Tinsley Mortimer, which didn't sit well with many fans. This shift led Bravo to put her on pause in 2020 after 6 seasons. Although she initially put on a brave face, Dorinda later admitted that the decision was difficult for her. Despite this setback, Dorinda's time away from Roni has been far from quiet. She took the opportunity to reinvent herself and explore new ventures. She released a book titled Make It Nice, launched a 2nd season of her radio show on Radio Andy, and introduced a line of Bluestone Mineral products, including bourbon, candles, and Christmas ornaments. Additionally, she became a spokesperson for Nutrisystem, successfully losing 16 pounds and promoting their program. In the summer of 2021, Dorinda returned to reality TV for the 2nd season of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, filmed at her famous Bluestone Manor. This season brought together a mix of old-school housewives with big personalities, creating a unique and intense dynamic. Dorinda remains optimistic about the future of Roni, suggesting that a strong cast with a mix of old and new elements could revive the franchise. She embraces change and views it as an opportunity for growth, likening herself to a phoenix that rises from the ashes. Dorinda remains close to her mother, who has always provided her with valuable life advice. She continues to move forward, pushing play on new projects and ventures, and proving that everyone loves a good comeback. Tinsley Mortimer.
My name is Tinsley Mortimer. I'm from Virginia.
When Tinsley Mortimer left the Real Housewives of New York City in 2020, she was embarking on a new chapter in her life. She had just gotten engaged to Coupon Cabin CEO Scott Kluth and moved to Chicago with him and her dogs. However, 3 years later, Tinsley's life looks quite different. In November 2021, Tinsley married Georgia businessman Robert Bovard in a ceremony in Palm Beach, Florida. The wedding was a family affair, with Tinsley's cousin officiating and her sister, Dabney Mercer, serving as maid of honor. Robert's children also played significant roles in the ceremony. Tinsley honored her late father by including a photo of him and a brooch on her bouquet. Reflecting on her wedding day, Tinsley expressed how special it was to have both her and Robert's families come together. Augusta, Georgia, to be with Robert, Tinsley embraced her new life. She described their relationship as refreshingly straightforward and genuine, contrasting with her previous experiences. Tinsley enjoys her role as a housewife and is happy living in Augusta with Robert and his children. In May 2023, Tinsley appeared in the documentary Queenmaker, The Making of an It Girl, which explores her life as a Manhattan socialite in the early 2000s. In the documentary, she expressed her desire to be a real housewife, focusing on family and potentially having children. Tinsley's sister, Dabney Mercer, had a baby girl named Carrington Strawbridge Crumpton, or Cruiser. In March 2023, Tinsley was thrilled to be there for the birth and gushed over her new niece on social media, expressing her love and pride for Dabney and Cruiser. Tinsley's engagement to Scott Kluth ended in March 2021 after 14 months. They had been living separately for a few months before their breakup was announced. Scott expressed his care for Tinsley and wished her happiness, asking for privacy as he dealt with the emotional aftermath. Tinsley remains active on social media, frequently sharing adorable photos of her dogs, Strawberry and Shortcake, whom she rescued from the dog meat trade in China in 2019, after losing her dog Bambi to cancer. She also shares fun throwback photos from her childhood. Despite leaving the show, Tinsley remains close friends with fellow alum Leah McSweeney. Leah often shares throwback photos and expresses her love for Tinsley. Denise Richards.
Why are you judging? Who gives a if she wants to come all glammed up?
In 2020, Denise Richards left the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after Brandi Glanville claimed they would have an affair, though there have been rumors of her return. So far, they haven't materialized. Recently, Denise has been in the headlines for her strained relationship with her oldest daughter, Sami, who she shares with ex-Charlie Sheen. Their dynamic has been complicated, reflecting the challenges of blending a public career with personal family issues. Lisa Vanderpump.
You can stab me in the back, but whilst you're there, kiss my ass.
It was only natural that Lisa Vanderpump would leave the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. After all, we wouldn't have Vanderpump Rules without her. She's still as busy as ever, and in March 2022, she opened another restaurant in Las Vegas called Vanderpump of Paris. Lisa continues to expand her empire and keep her fans entertained with her ventures in the restaurant industry and reality TV. Carol Radziwill.
You've written one
I
book.
spent 20 years
Writing
writing.
one book?
I'm a writer. What are you? You're nothing. You never had.
Carol admits that while she never felt superior to her castmates, she often downplayed her impressive accomplishments to fit in. As a seasoned journalist with 3 Emmys, a Peabody, and a Blog Media Award, her background in war reporting and documentary work often remained in the shadows during her time on the show. However, she now recognizes the strength and resilience she demonstrated throughout her diverse career. The period following the tragic deaths of her closest friends, Carolyn and John Kennedy, in a plane crash, and her husband's battle with cancer, was an extraordinarily challenging time for Carol. Despite the profound grief, she managed to navigate these hardships with grace and resilience. Her experiences in war-torn regions and disaster zones around the world further shaped her perspective on suffering and survival. Today, Carol embraces a quieter life, co-owning a home in the Catskills, where she enjoys a blend of city sophistication and country charm. She values her surroundings and finds joy in her physical, spiritual, and emotional spaces. This love for her environment reflects her growth and contentment with where she is in life. Carol's personal life has also seen its fair share of notable relationships, including a long-term romance with chef Adam Kenworthy, who was significantly younger but matched her curiosity and zest for life. Their relationship, though unconventional, brought her much happiness and was showcased on the Real Housewives of New York. Carol continues to pursue new projects, including potentially turning her memoir, What Remains, a memoir of faith, friendship, and love, into a one-woman play. Her reflections on her past and her optimistic outlook on the future demonstrate her resilience and ability to find joy amidst life's challenges. Kim Zolciak-Biermann.
Not gonna believe the text I just got from Kim. She says in the text, I can't believe.
Kim Zolciak-Biermann and her estranged husband, Boy Biermann, are adjusting to a challenging new normal while still living under the same roof. After nearly 12 years of marriage, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star, 44, filed for divorce, and the couple is now trying to navigate their separation in a way that minimally impacts their 6 children. His arrangement is reportedly easier for their children, but it's also complicated because neither Kim nor Croy wants to move out. The couple shares 4 young children, 9-year-old twins Kay Rose and Kane Wren, 10-year-old Cash Cade, and 11-year-old Croy Jabga, Additionally, Kroy legally adopted Kim's older daughters, 21-year-old Ariana and 26-year-old Brielle, in 2013. Kim is pursuing primary physical custody and joint legal custody. Despite the tension, a source close to Kim emphasized that she is not trying to cut Kroy out of the kids' lives. She wants him to be involved as their dad, the insider said. Monica Garcia.
I have gotten to a point where I have matured where I don't react to lies.
Monica left the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City after just one season. Her departure came amid controversy, involving her co-stars and her involvement with a trolling Instagram fan account. The drama began when it was revealed that Monica was behind an Instagram fan account that trolled her fellow housewives. This revelation created tension among the cast and drew significant criticism from both the viewers and her co-stars. Andy Cohen, an executive producer on the show, addressed the situation on his SiriusXM show, Andy Cohen Live. He explained that the producers decided to put Monica on pause to give the situation time to cool off. Cohen emphasized that the reunion was an opportunity for Monica to explain her actions to both the audience and her co-stars. However, her attempts to sway the women to her side were unsuccessful, leading to a unanimous distrust among the cast. During the reunion, Cohen asked the show's cast where they stood with Monica, and they all expressed their lack of trust in her. Cohen stated, "I think it's best to kind of let this one breathe for a while." Despite her compelling presence on the show, it was clear that the trust issues needed time to resolve, possibly off camera. Monica joined the Salt Lake City cast in season 4, having previously worked for former housewife Jen Shah, who is currently serving time in prison for her involvement in a telemarketing scheme. Although some cast members initially tried to befriend Monica, her involvement with the trolling Instagram account, Reality Von Tease, caused friction. Monica admitted that her initial intent was to expose Shah's mistreatment of her employees. So which of these housewives do you miss the most? Or is it none of these women, and the title belongs to someone we are missing? Drop your thoughts into the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for more Real Housewives content headed your way soon.